Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Expert Examiner IELTS. My name is Glyn, and in this video, we have another practice speaking test. This time it's with Kamil from Russia. So, enjoy. Okay, good afternoon. My name is Glyn. Would you please tell me your full name?
Nice to meet you. My name is Kamil. You can call me by my given name, Kamil.
Okay, thank you, Kamil. Now, in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. What town or city do you live in?
Currently, I live in town Engels. It's quite obscure place in the central part of Russia. And I guess the only interesting fact is that was named uh, for the famous philosopher Friedrich Engels.
And do you like living in this place?
I would say that it has a great infrastructure, and I live nearby by center, and I would say that I enjoy the local amenities and quiet place. Mhm.
And does your town receive a lot of tourists?
No, honestly, it's quite rare to see visitors in my town because it's, as I said before, it's quite obscure place and unknown for many citizens in my country. Mhm.
And how has this city changed in recent times?
Oh, honestly, it's quite a difficult question, but I have noticed some changes in terms of infrastructure. For example, they have built new shops around my house and also new residential buildings. Mhm.
Let's talk about clothes now. Do you like shopping for clothes?
Oh, no, I am not a person who pays attention to fashion or something like this. I prefer to ask my mother to buy some clothes or other goods. Mhm.
And how often do you get new clothes?
I guess maybe uh, thrice in a year because of seasons changing, and it's quite essential to change your outfit maybe once a year, and my mother care for me. Mhm.
And when was the last time when you had to wear formal clothes?
As far as I remember, I won them during my mother's birthday. Maybe it was 3 months ago. Mhm.
And do you like dressing up in formal clothes?
Oh, honestly, they are quite inconvenient for me. It's quite hard to wear them for a long time. Mhm.
Now let's talk about art. Do you enjoy visiting art galleries?
Mm, honestly, the not many art galleries in my city, so I wouldn't say that I'm particularly interested in it. But when I have visited Moscow, I enjoyed some museum and art galleries because I am fascinated by history, and it's kind of manifest uh, the
And
historical events. Mhm.
and are you good at drawing or painting?
I am particularly mesmerized by some paintings, like drawn by artists of previous century, and especially I enjoy minimalism style.
And did you study art at school?
Yep, they mandatory courses and the part of curriculum, but I would say that we were not interested in the subject, and honestly, I prefer to skip them. Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare for your talk, and you may
Mhm,
take notes if you wish. Do you
mhm.
understand?
Yep.
Mhm. I will now share the topic on my screen. Can you see the topic?
Yep.
Mhm. I'd like you to describe a celebration or event that you attended. Your 1 minute of preparation time starts now. Okay, so that's the end of your preparation time. To
Mhm,
remind you, you will have between 1 and 2 minutes to give your talk, and I will let you know when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
mhm. So I'm gonna talk about my the last birthday of my mother. I guess it was quite it was quite important event for me because it was her 50th, and we prepared for the day for a long time. So, for example, we ordered a cafe and restaurant nearby, so we had no problems with locations, and we invited a lot of guests. Mostly they were our relatives and her coworkers. And I was quite fascinated by the way how my mother organized this event. Honestly, I was quite I didn't know the program of this event because I wasn't particularly interested. But as far as I know, she spent a lot of money to organize her birthday because it was a special event. And I remember that there were a lot of delicious and nutritious food, mostly from Kazakh cuisine, but also there were some dishes from Russian and maybe American food. Uh, Also, moreover, she organized some competitive events with prizes, and I guess we have a great time together.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you've been talking about the celebration that you attended,
Mhm.
your mother's birthday. Let's talk about events and celebrations in more detail now. How do celebrations bring people together?
Mm. In my opinion, it's quite important element in society because it's a reason. I guess people are dependent on dates and they inclined to commemorate and give attention to special occasions and days. And I guess it's the main reason why we organize them and attend.
Mhm. And have the ways that people celebrate big events like New Year changed over time?
From economic prospect, I would say that it has become harder to arrange such events because of problems in the economy, as it in my opinion, the salaries went down, and it affects how people celebrate these events. Mhm.
Mhm. What are some of the differences then? So, how do people celebrate these events differently?
Um, I guess it depends on the traditions, maybe familial, like many families have their special dates and special elements. in terms of their history, and they might add some personal elements to their celebrations. So, for example, one some people might prefer to visit other cities, but others prefer to stay indoor and celebrate special occasions mm, within the house. Mhm.
Now, in many cultures all over the world, celebrating birthdays is considered normal and fun, but there are some people who don't like celebrating their birthday. Why do you think some people don't like celebrating their birthday?
I guess it depends on personal qualities, as such attentions varies from person to person, as some don't give attention to such dates, as they have no personal meaning to such people, and also maybe some people have mm, some sentiment against the birthday. Maybe they consider it as an important event, like just ordinary day. Mhm.
And do you think it's important to celebrate a birthday?
Uh, in my opinion, it's a quite important date as it allows you to look back and see your progress and maybe put your objective. Uh, Most people prefer to put goals maybe in new year, but I guess birthday is a suitable date to plan for something for your progress. Mhm.
And how important is it to include younger generations in traditional celebrations?
I guess in such way, people inherit the legacy of their ancestor, and for me, it's quite important because it allows to retain national identity and diversity. And honestly, it's quite sad when young generation refuse some traditions and uh, refuse to celebrate uh, special occasions that have been celebrated by their parents or grandparents. Mhm.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of the test. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this practice speaking test. As always, please let me know in the comment section what score you think this candidate deserves for his performance. And as always, I will make a follow-up video with my own comments, my own feedback, and my own scores for this candidate. If you would like your own free practice IELTS speaking test with feedback, or if you would like me to check your IELTS writing, you can request this on my Telegram channel, Expert Examiner. A link to this Telegram channel is given in the description. But I will leave it there for now. Have a wonderful day and see you all again soon. Bye bye.